Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. These are the readings for September of 2022. They are general readings, and I will be, as I usually do at the beginning of the month, I will be expanding this reading. So we'll be looking in the expanded version of this reading. It will be more focused on romance and love. So we'll see what shows up in the general reading. Now, the pre-Raphaelite tarot is what I'm using for the 9-card spread. I'll be taking a Karma Dharma message, as I always do. I will be using the Good Tarot. I'll be taking 3 cards from here pertaining to love, so we'll be looking at that, and then we'll be expanding on love in the extended. I will be also using the Energy Oracle for advice, as well as the Moonology Oracle, which is more about your subconscious fears, intuition, anything that's going on for you emotionally, which can relate to matters pertaining to home or where you are emotionally. Are you happy? Are you feeling serene? What's going on in your emotional life? So the Moonology will also give us more understanding about matters pertaining to love as well as home, and anything to do with the yin energy, the nurturing psychic energy that we all hold. Now in the extended, as I said, I will be expanding on love, so I will be using a Mirror's Love Oracle. I will be taking the angel answers, so you'll be able to tune in and ask your questions. Hopefully we can, Spirit will guide us to answer your questions. And for advice, I will be using the Universal Love Oracle as well in the general reading. Now, I will also be using the Lavera Sibilla in the expanded love section to see what is more going on pertaining to love. As I said, I'll be taking 3 tarot from the Good Tarot, and then we can expand with the Sibillas, get more information with the Mirror's Love Oracle, the Angel Answers as well. And lastly, in the expanded, I will be taking my handwritten love messages. Okay, so speaking of the expanded reading for each sign, if you're on Patreon, you get the 12 extended readings, which is great because purchasing one expanded reading is the same price as being a member on Patreon. So you may want to join us on Patreon. We do a lot of astrology and mythology, and you get all the extended readings, as well as many perks like 3 free readings every month. So yes, we'll be doing it a little bit differently this month with the extended. As I said, we'll be expanding on love, so either you can join us on Patreon, or you can purchase a one-off through my website, as I have the extended readings there as well. You can get all the links beneath the video. For those of you that are interested in a personal reading, they are available. You can get the link beneath the video. My website is there, so you can check out the link, check out the readings that are on offer. We do astrology readings, we do birth analysis, we do tarot readings, we do a mixture of tarot and astrology, which are called the deluxe readings. So if you want any advice as well as to which reading would best suit your situation, you can always email us at divinedebut11@gmail.com. All the links are beneath this video. And I'm beginning with the sign of Virgo, as it is Virgo season. Happy birthday, dear Virgo. Of course, we've got the equinox towards the later part of the month. We're moving into Libra season. A change of seasons is a big change, generally speaking, so it's important times. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to these readings. They are free readings, remember. So those of you that, if this is your story, you can get the extended, expanded version for the month of September of 2022. So let's go on to the readings, everyone. Thank you so much for your love, your support. Let's begin. Hello, dear Libra, and welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for joining me here, and this is your reading. It's a general reading for the month of September. I have mentioned in the introduction that we will be looking at love. We'll be expanding this reading. We'll be looking into love. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node, all in Libra. So dear Spirit, what's going on for Libra in the month of September? Those of you that are born in the first few days of the sign of Libra, happy birthday, as you do celebrate your birthday at the end of the month. Let's see what's going on for Libra, dear Spirit. What's going on for Libra? What does Spirit want Libra to know? What is the advice for Libra? What's going on generally for Libra? We have the Page of Pentacles. That's the focal point. 5 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Fair bit of fire here, but not easy. Not easy at all. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. The Magician. You've got the Magician here. 6 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords. Okay, a lot to do with career and your money matters. Some of you are trying to make a decision on which way you're going to go. Some of you may have been putting in a lot of effort and not receiving back. Putting a lot of work. Some of you could be entrepreneurs. You put in a lot of work, a lot of effort into either a career or something that you're passionate about. Some of you could be hoping that, I don't know if this relates to other people, because we've got the 2 of Pentacles and we see that there's conflict here with the 5 of Wands. Some of you feel as though you haven't been on the same page. There's been conflict. It's been like an uphill battle for you. And it does relate either to a decision that someone needs to make pertaining work to finances. You feel as though you've had the world on your shoulders. Everything has been, you've needed to fight for everything. But you're looking at something long-term here. This could be a possible relationship as well. It could be someone that you're working with. There's a lot of fire here. A lot of desire, but where the ability to create is concerned, there's conflict. It's difficult. And maybe it's practical matters that make it difficult for you. Practical because sometimes we say, we don't mix work and romance. So I don't know why I'm getting that for you. There's competitive energies here. I don't know if there's competition, there's competitive energies. I don't know. It's either got to do for a certain position at work, or there's just a lot of conflict. There's a lot that's being thrown at you. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. There is movement here. There is transition from the Three to the Four. And it's like, what I'm getting is that you're not wanting a quick win. You're wanting something more stable long term, and you're taking the difficult route. And this could be also pertaining to a long-term relationship as well, with someone that you may collaborate with, work with. Also, where matters pertaining to a relationship and your desires, who you are attracted to, I see that there are decisions here. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that's, you're not the only person that's looking at this at this person. There's competitive energies for the heart of someone that you're wanting to connect with. But I see here with the Magician, the Magician does speak to, the stars aligning and giving you a possible ability to manifest abundance. I do see that it's been an uphill battle. It's been really difficult. But the seed has been planted already. That's what I get with the Page of Pentacles. And this could also speak to a message some sort of a message that you received that gave you an inkling to something stable or something long-term or something that's promised for the future. Now, as Mercury is retrograding in the month of September, we see that there's possible enlightenment, good communication that will shift, the energy will shift from conflict to more serenity. And I want to say, don't put too much thought into it. Don't overanalyze, and some of you could be on the cusp with Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, someone that's over-analytical, possibly. It's your perception that's holding you bound. We've got a 7, a 4, and an 8. Right, this is past, present, future, past, present, future. The focal point is the Page of Pentacles, which is a seed that's planted, maybe through communication, maybe through studying something, being more practical, getting grounded. I mean, we know that the 3 and the 4 of Pentacles are about the initial stages. You've got the 2, the 3, and the 4. And these are sort of stuck energies. 2, 3, and 4 of Pentacles, they're the Capricorn energy. So it's limiting. Maybe it's all about timing. Maybe it's all about putting in the effort now so that you can see the rewards. We see the rewards more towards the end of the month. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is never 100% about moving forward, about what he wants to create, what he wants to offer. Knight of Cups could be Scorpio, could be Pisces, could be Cancer. The offer is on the table here. There's the King of Cups, and then Knight of Cups. So King of Cups we know is very creative. Again, Scorpio, more Scorpio energy than anything else. King of Cups, someone open, sacrificing, loving. So this conflict here could be pertaining to a romantic situation, or something it is that you're creating. Something that you are in tune with. But you're taking a couple of steps back, it seems like. We've got the Ten of Swords. Or you're dealing with a water sign, someone that's not ready, that wasn't ready to give you the world, let's say. Someone that was having hardship in opening up emotionally. And you know, there's similarities between the Virgo reading as well, so you may want to check that out as well. Now, possibly also there's difficult decisions here. Some of you could be connecting to someone emotionally that's at a physical distance. Now, we've also got Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo here. Could be a Sag. Could be someone that's physically at a distance. Some of you may have been working really hard, or maybe even, you know, counting your pennies, sort of trying to save up, working double jobs so that you could take a trip. This could be a possible change of homes. Some of you could be just planning for the future, hoping to even possibly move to a different country, new home. That's a possibility here as well. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is for Libra in the month of September, dear Spirit. We've got Judgment. So this is Scorpio and Pluto. Judgment is a critical moment. It's not an easy energy. There's a moment of crisis here when an important decision needs to be made, possibly. It's like you're going through some sort of a resurrection, possibly. Maybe some of you have begun a new journey. When I speak of a journey, I mean where life is concerned. So maybe you've already gone through some sort of a difficult ending, and you're going through a lot of changes in your life. You're trying to build on your life here. Let's see what the Energy Oracle advises Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and I was going to take it upright, but Spirit told me no, I needed to take it like this. This is Archangel, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. And the 4th chakra is the heart chakra. Some of you are dealing with heart situations. I mean, this is the heart, right, which speaks to compassion, relationships, kindness, being of service to others. Some of you may have left a relationship where there was no compassion, no love, no open heart. Now, again, we've got 4th chakra and Archangel Raphael, but it's in the reverse, which says to me that someone cannot open their heart. Someone has difficulty, challenges. It's a great challenge for them to open up. That's what I see, especially with the 4 of Pentacles here. Maybe this could have to do with childhood fears. So open wounds, dealing with childhood, the inner child, childhood wounds as well. Let's see, I'm using the Good Tarot. That's what I'm explaining in the introduction. I hope you've watched it, as I will be expanding on this reading and we'll be looking more into love in the extended. Let's see with these 3 positions for Libra, what's going on in matters pertaining to love. 7 of Earth, the Moon, and the King of Air. Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. And possible Taurus. So we've got fixed energies here. The King of Air would be more Aquarius. Seven of Earth is more Taurus. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And the Four of Water. Four of Water. Four of Cups. Someone not being happy in a situation. King of Swords can speak to communication, or just someone that's going to be open and truthful, or someone that does not show their emotions. They keep their emotions intact. But with the Seven of Earth, it's like you've invested in something. It's stuck energies. And this could possibly also say that someone is possibly going through divorce because of a lack of happiness in their home with another relationship, another connection, possibly. King of Swords could also be someone that works as a solicitor, someone who could be a doctor. You could be dealing with an air sign, someone that's quite intelligent, someone that's not a person who could open their heart very easily. They're more about calculating, and obviously they've been hurt themselves, so they don't trust easily because of possible past hurts. We do see the Knight of Cups here and the King of Cups. And remember, these cards here speak to matters connected to love. We will read the reversed fourth chakra Archangel Raphael in a moment. Let's see what's going on in your emotional, in your life, in your subconscious, which is the Moonology, the Moon Oracle. And you've got the Moon card here as well. We know the Moon speaks to secrecy, intuition. Someone not open and trusting in their intuition, being more about the details here. Someone holding back on their emotional hardships as well, and it can be connected to their mother, to their childhood. Let's see for Libra emotionally, where are they in the month of September? We've got Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. There is the Aquarian energy. So someone is more than likely ready to show the world their true emotions. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign. They could have air in their chart as well. Did have the King of Cups there. Let's just take a peek at the bottom. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. There's the fixed energy that I spoke about. You are dealing with a fixed sign. More than likely either Aquarius, Scorpio. For some of you it could be Taurus. Leo, maybe, maybe not. Scorpio is very strong, and so is Aquarius. As I said, someone is using their mind very much. We've got full moon in Aquarius, which could possibly say that some of you could also be ending a relationship with an Aquarius and looking at another relationship with a water sign. Could be a Scorpio, possibly as well. Now, there's also a possibility, dear Libra, now you always need balance and reciprocity in relationships. Where you've been dealing with someone that's been holding back, they've been just very cold, and maybe the inability to have reciprocity and equal giving and receiving from your person. Now, this could be a partnership, doesn't have to be romance only. We did speak about work as well. It's as though you're holding yourself back, but you're going to speak your truth. And this will sort of release you from that bondage or feeling stuck. Either that or someone is going to be open with you. Let's read the number 38 in the reverse. So the reversed message. This card reversed indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and in attracting love from others, and it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help you help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. So it does speak to blocked heart energies. Now this could be the person you're dealing with as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be you. Let's take a couple more cards on the spread here. We'll put the Knight of Cups down. Remember we had the King of Cups who's sitting on the Ten of Swords. So obviously this King of Cups, there's been an ending here, a difficult ending. I don't know if it's it's the person that you're dealing with now, someone that fears openness. Because we see the King of Cups and then the general energy for your reading is the Knight of Cups. So someone's been hurt, so they're coming through as more blocked, more protected. They're protecting themselves. We've got the Empress here. The Empress, which does speak to abundance, happiness. The Empress is Venus, right? Some of you could be mothers. You could be mothers who... It is possible that some of you could be leaving. It is possible that some of you could be leaving a Scorpio and connecting with an air sign. So it can go either way. Remember, I get that one of you out there could be going through possible separation or a breakup, and you're meeting someone through that, through those, I don't know, through legalities or through, we do see some sort of a professional here, someone who could be advising you, who could turn into a romantic love interest. Now, also, it just could be someone that's just very powerful, that will be like a guiding light for you. Someone that could also be, I mean, this could be a possible doctor as well, a psychologist. Let's see what's going on. I want to see what that decision is all about, that Two of Pentacles. We've got the Strength card. Strength card speaks to confidence, patience, waiting on someone to make up their mind, needing the strength or the confidence to be able to make a choice and move forward with it. What is this Page of Pentacles? We've got the King of Wands. King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Could be a Leo. Many times it's Sag for me, but yes, there is a possibility that it is Sagittarius, because I did speak of movement and some of you could be saving your pennies. and hoping to, or working double jobs, hoping to transition, to move towards a new area, or hoping to go and visit this King of Wands. And we know the King of Wands is an entrepreneur, fire sign, could be quite attractive, quite intelligent. I mean, King of Wands, King of Swords, total opposites. Total opposites. And remember, I'm not reading reversals in the tarot, so let's see what this Four of Pentacles is about. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We did see the Empress. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are very similar for me. And I do see that possibly, I mean, it's all about money, right? The Queen of Pentacles is usually a mother. She's saving up her pennies. Possibly some of you are someone that needs to feel safe, secure. So some of you have been working really, really hard. For those of you that are going through possible divorce, it's as though you've been sort of left out in the cold, feeling as though it's up to you to make things happen, to, you know, to provide for others. And yes, possibly there could be great differences between the two of you. We do see a King of Wands who is more fire. We've got Earth here, so the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, sorry, is more practical. She's more about the real life and not just my desires. Yeah. Let's see what the Magician is about. And we've got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can speak to conflict. Not trusting that someone is truthful. Five of Swords, it's a lot of conflict. It's other people. It's difficult communications. Wow. There's been some sort of an injustice. We see that as the card. This is the Justice card. There's been some sort of an injustice. Some of you are going through legalities. And, of course, the King of Swords here could be possibly someone that either you're going through divorce with or someone that's advising you. Now, possibly, King of Wands here, which could be a Leo. The Strength card is right above. King of Wands could also be someone that's needing to make the decision. This could also be someone that's been juggling between two different people where romance is concerned. I mean, the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card. Strength card could speak to strong desires as well. I don't know if some of you have been dealing with a player here. What's this as Eight of Swords, please, Spirit? Eight of Swords. We've got the Three of Swords. So, I don't know, dear Libra, if this is a heartbreak for you or a heartbreak for another air sign. And we've got a King of Swords here. So we see a fair bit of air towards the end of the month. We've got the Six of Swords, the Eight, and then we go back to the Three. We've also got Justice here, some sort of an injustice, and the Five of Swords. So a lot to do with mental, psychological issues, difficult communications. I'm going to take a card on the Knight of Cups here. I want to see what this romantic, creative offer is all about. What is that all about? We've got the moon. Wow. You've got the moon twice. The moon twice. So there has been deception. The moon can speak to deception, but it can also speak to a really, really deep connection, emotional, deep connection, which the King of Swords, he's not one to be open like that, but there are probably fears in being open emotionally. So I don't know if this is saying that if you're dealing with this water sign, they could possibly be open up and speak their truth, because someone is showing the world their real self. So I do see possibly here there's some sort of a disappointment, or someone is fearing a heartbreak. I feel that this is more your perception than anything else, like you're fearing disappointment before it even happens. You've got the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 8, and the 3 of Swords. Remember, I'm not reading reversals. So this could possibly be a fear. Let's see what's beneath that 4 of Water. We've got the 4 of Fire. So it does have to do with marriage. Someone not being happy within their marriage. So, dear Libra, could this be possible? Possibly that some of you could be leaving a deceptive air sign. That is a possibility as well. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Ace of Swords, which the Ace of Swords does speak to victory, even though it's a double-edged, it cuts both ways. But it does speak to victory and truth, and victory, truth, and a potential, a very, very strong potential. Remember, the mind, the sword, is how we communicate. Let's see what the Universal Love Oracle has to advise. Wow, we've got 2 cards that opened up for you. We've got enchantment, and we've got soulmate. My goodness. So there's a possible soulmate energy coming through, but you could be dealing with someone who's got a blocked heart chakra. The enchantment does speak to strong spiritual energies. It could be a soulmate connection where you're connected through, spiritually you're connected. Possibly someone just being too much about logic. Now this could be your energy, or it could be the other person, because we've got two cards of doubt here. The 8 of Swords, feeling blocked, feeling imprisoned, tied up, and the 3 of Swords. This is like fears. A fear of the worst case scenario, I would say here. Either that, or some of you are leaving an air sign. Someone that is they're not going to be very happy at all. So once you show your true self, and this is you loving yourself, this is you doing what is right for yourself, you may be treading on some toes which will disappoint others. We see with the 4 of Water here, there's mischances, someone being bored, very unhappy where their home is. You've got the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So where your emotional life, your financial life is concerned, you felt left out, you felt very unhappy. Some of you may have not been communicating this either, but remember the full moon. A full moon means an ending to a cycle. Aquarius does speak to seeing the truth, possibly communication and truth coming through. And we do have also the moon on the Knight of Cups. Remember, the Knight of Cups could be someone that fears coming forward with an emotional offer, but could also hold fears pertaining to the past as well. Could be anything like, you know, when they were growing up, any childhood wounds that could be coming through. Now, the King of Wands is someone that's someone that is usually does not hold back where their desires are concerned. I want to take one more card on the King of Wands. We know that the King of Wands is someone that's very creative. He's not someone that would be shy like the King of Cups. We've got the World card. Some of you could be possibly, it does speak to travel, world travel. This could be a new person, so some of you could be leaving a water sign, possibly you're connecting or you're being advised by possibly an air sign, someone who is advising you, someone that's maybe also, some of you could be seeing a healer, someone that's helping you sort of clear out any wounds pertaining to a past situation. I mean, King of Swords, he will give you the truth. Logically, he will give you the truth. And this could also have been a marriage counselor that some of you have been to. But I see the general energy, the Four of Cups, someone is not happy. Now, it's those of you that are leaving, possibly leaving an air sign. Maybe this air sign was a bit of a player. They would have air as well as fire. Could be a Leo. If it's a Sagittarius, I would say more so that this would be someone that's at a physical distance to you, and this is who you are wanting to connect with. So possibly physical distance between the two of you. Possible beliefs. You come from different areas of the world, so that's not easy as well. And we know that also the World card could speak to a major karmic cycle that is ending, which is full of blockages. But we do have soulmate, we've got enchantment here. So these are beautiful energies for you, dear Libra. Anyway, I think I will leave it there. I will be expanding on this reading pertaining to love with the Amira's Love Oracle and the Angel Answers, as well as I'll be taking Sibila's, La Vera Sibila, and we're looking into love with the expanded, as well as my handwritten love cards. So thank you so much for connecting with me, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Those of you, if this is your story, those of you that are looking at this for love and you're wanting more clarity, the links are beneath. Thank you for your support in advance. Love and light to all of you. Ta-da.